Hi guys, welcome to today's session in partnership with Arniston Rangers. We'll give you guys 30 seconds to get set up. For the warm-up you don't need any equipment, but for overall you'll need 2 cones and a football. Okay guys, let's start our warm-up. So we're going to begin with 20 seconds of jogging on the spot. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, relax there. We're going to move into high knees. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Well done, and move on to heel flicks. Well done, into high knees again. Let's go. And then back into heel flicks. Relax there, well done. We're going to move on to some stretching now, okay? So we're going to open the gates, 6 on each side, 12 altogether, just at your own pace. When you've completed that, go on. We've done what the first one opening, we're going to do closing the gates for the second lot, so 6 on each side again. Should always have your hips facing forwards and your legs coming out from the side, and then you shouldn't have your ankles pointing another way. Okay, and we're just going to kick out in front of ourselves, just gradually build it up as you go on, 6 on each side. Well done. When you finish that, you're going to do inside taps, 6 on each side. You just got a little bounce in between. So remember, you're bringing your foot up to your hand, you're not taking your hand down, okay? So you should always have a straight back. Well done. Once you've finished that, go and get yourselves a drink, and we'll start off with our first exercise in 30 seconds. Okay, so you just need 2 cones next to each other, like what we've got here. So mainly speed, agility, quickness day. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 breathing agility exercises, all 15 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And then we've got three ball mastery moves as well. Okay, so focusing on speed agility quickness is like last week at the start. So the first session is mainly that, and then the second one we'll work on either passing or dribbling. Okay guys, let's get ready to go. So first one we're going to be working on our explosive power. So double leg lateral jumps. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on one side and we're going to bend the knees, get on the balls of our feet, and we're going to jump over as so. Okay, so what we're looking to do is we're looking to do constant, so like that, using our arms as well. But if you can't do constant, do a double jump, so 1 jump, 2 jump. Okay, but we should always be looking to go like that. Okay, so we're doing that 4 times, 15 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 3, 2, 1, play. So using our arms as well, don't just have them straight, have the elbows bent and help them drive up. Make sure you're clearing the cones. Rest there, 10 seconds off. Three, 2, 1, play. Rest there, 10 seconds off. So make sure you're getting over the cones and landing next to them. Don't land in front or behind them. Okay, so it's looking at a little bit of balance as well. 3, 2, 1, play. Well done, rest there. Okay, we've got 20 seconds rest and then we're going to move on to the next lot, which is the same idea, but we're just doing single legs this time. So it's going to be 4 times again, 2 on each side. So you just start off knee bent, balls on your foot, use your arms to drive. If you can't do it continuous like that, then just go little jump in between and then go. Keep your balance and then go. Don't want you falling over. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. So chest up, back straight, knee bent on the balls of your foot. Use your arms, make sure you're clearing the cones. If you need to take a couple bounces and do so, rest there. Let's go. Rest there. So you should have done 2 on one side, now you're going to swap over to the other. When we're using our arms, guys, you need to use them in the right way, okay? So instead of going like that, it could be uncoordinated because you're jumping but your arms are moving when you're in there. Use your arms when you're just about to jump, so we're going 1, 2, like that, okay? Don't just be moving your arms just because I've said that. You want to reuse them in the right way. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. So we swap sides now, we're using the other foot. Rest there. 10 seconds rest. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. And rest there, all done. Okay guys, I'm going to give you a longer break this time. Give you guys a minute. We're going to change what we're doing slightly. We're going to change the way our cones are set up. So you've got a minute. Okay, so our cones are going to be set up slightly different. This time instead of facing this way, we're going to be like so. Okay, so that's about 1 and a bit for me. That's how far we're wanting it. Okay, I'll still give you a little time to get set up. Hey guys, so what we're going to be working on now is 2 feet in 8. So we've done this before. You just start on one side. We're going to bend our knees again, balls our feet. We're still going to have our back straight, chest up, and we're going to be using our arms. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that is going to be 100% that you're going to be trying to work at. Okay, so we're trying to get over the cones and get into the other sides as well. Okay, not try to hit them. Work at your maximum, guys. We're going to be doing that 4 times again, 15 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 10 seconds off, sorry. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. And rest there, 10 seconds off. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Rest there. 10 seconds rest, guys. Three, 2, 1, play. And rest there. Hold on, we've got 1 more to go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And rest there, well done. You guys have got 20 seconds rest, and we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be a figure of 8. Okay, so our figure of 8, we've done this before as well. We're going to start off on one side of the cones. We're going to work forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. Okay, so when we're doing that, we're going to have our knees bent again on the balls of our feet, so we're moving nice and quick. We can move our feet when that is. We're looking to use our arms. We're not looking to have them straight or closed up. We're looking to use them, have the elbows bent and drive them forwards. Get up and round. Okay, and obviously if you can, have your head up at all times as well, but some people struggle to begin with. But once you do find it a little bit easier, can you lift it for a short amount of period of time? If you find that a bit easier, lift it up a little bit more until you're lifting it up the whole time. Okay, so 15 seconds, starting 3, 2, 1, play. And rest there. 10-second rest. Three, two, one, play. Rest there. Okay, let's get ready to go again. Last one. 3, 2, 1, play. Rest there. Well done, guys. Okay, so we've got 20 seconds rest. I'll demo the next one, which is going to be single leg lateral jumps. So we've done this before. We had our 2 cones there, but now we've got our 2 cones wider with a gap in the middle. Okay, so we're still standing on one side, knee bent on the balls of our feet or on the toes, just forwards a little bit, back straight if we can, chest up if we can, head up if we can. Okay, and we're still using our arms just as we're jumping to generate that power. So we're going over. Okay, so once you hit one side, you're going to stay on the same foot. Okay, so we're not swapping. Back over. Okay, so working on balance there as well as our speed, agility, quickness stuff as well. Okay, yep, balance, coordination, big part here. So just take your time. Like I said, if you're struggling to do bounce straight over, do double bounce after every cone. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, play. Be 4 altogether, 2 on each side. Rest there. 10 seconds rest. Three, two, one, play. So remember, we're looking to use our arms, we're not having them straight. Really important to use our arms. Rest there. 10-second rest. Now you've done 2 on one side, swap over to 2 on another, or if you're doing vice versa every time, continue to do so. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Rest there. 10 seconds rest. Three, two, one, play. This will be your final one. And rest there. Well done. Go and get yourselves a drink. Got 20-second rest, guys. Okay, so set up slightly different for this one again. We're looking to have the same distance between the 2 cones, except we're going to go this way. So it's a foot and a bit. Okay. This time we're doing a figure of 8 again, but we're doing it a different way. So we can start off at the back or the front of the cones. We're going to go forwards, through, up, and then round. Okay. So we're always just shuffling in and out. Pulls our feet, knees bent again. Can we keep our back straight, chest up, head up? Okay, but just build it up slowly. Looking to work at our maximum again. 15 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. So we shouldn't be lunging anywhere, we should be shuffling. Nice and controlled, not erratic. Don't be trying to go too fast, don't hit the cones. And rest there. 10 seconds rest. Three, two, one, play. So this is working on footwork as well, guys, because if your mind knows, rest there. If your brain knows where your feet are meant to be going, then you don't have to think about it. But if you're just doing this for the first time, you're having to think about where your feet are going. So once you get the hang of it, then it'll just become second nature. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. Rest there. 10 seconds rest, so we've got one more to go, guys. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. And rest there. Okay, so just little things there. Instead of doing big steps, Aaron, okay, so what you're doing is you're reaching here to then go to here, to then go to there, to then go here. Small ones, so go. Okay, because that'll help you get there faster than just going like that. Okay, it'll take time, so just keep working on it, guys. If anyone's the same. So 20 seconds rest. Okay, so now we're moving on to our ball mastery, guys. So we need a football for this one, and all we're looking to have is one cone. So just pop one of the other markers away, or put one on top of the other. Okay. Okay, so our first ball has to move is going to be inside taps. Last week when we done a pass and we done pass, Iniesta, pass. Okay, so that's kind of similar. We'll work on the Iniesta skill here, which will be the inside taps. Okay, so start off with the ball on one side. Okay, and you should have a stance. Okay, that's the way the ball's going to be working. So then you're just going to go forwards and backwards. So if the ball starts to go forwards, just pull it back in and reset. Okay, because that means that you're off rhythm a little bit. If we can, have our knees bent. Okay, and that'll help us head up if we can. Okay, so just take your time with it. So we are going to be working for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and we're doing that 2 times, guys. Okay, so just set my timer up. 3, 2, 1, play. So make sure your knees are bent. You're working on the balls of your feet or the toes, and not your heels aren't touching the floor. Okay, so when the ball moves from like in line with your chest, that's when you're going to be having to move your angle or reach further for the ball. As long as the ball's in line with your chest, then it's going to be alright. Rest there, guys, 20 seconds rest. Okay, guys, it's ready to go again. 3, 2, 1, play. Rest there, guys, 20 seconds rest. Okay, just little coaching points there. When you're hitting the ball with your toe, so say this bit here, rather than the inside, that's when it's going to start moving, because we've not got real control if it's going there, because that's hitting off our toe. But if it's hitting the inside, then it's going to be going hopefully in a line. But when it starts hitting off toes, that's when it's going forward. So we're looking to use the inside of our foot. So you see I've got the night tick there, that's where I'm trying to hit. Like so, okay? Same as if it starts hitting the heel, then it's going to go behind you and you're going to be reaching behind. Okay, so try and have the ball in line with your chest. So from here, and just work side to side. Okay, but when it starts hitting off toes or heels, that's when it's going to work forwards or backwards. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Rest there, 20 seconds rest. Well done. So our next skill is the dragon stop, okay? So something we've worked on before again. So still using one cone, we're going to start the ball on one side of the cone. We're going to be dragging it, stop, okay? But then we're looking to pull our leg back, because when we're dragging it and stopping it there, our leg's here, so we push off and then go boom, and that's helping us change that over, okay? So I'll do a demo of me doing it wrong. So I'm dragging it there, I'm stopping it, and then I'm having to drag across like that, and that's me crossing over my legs. But if I'm doing drag, stop, plant, push, drag, stop, plant, push, then I'm getting enough there. I'm not having to cross my legs over, my balance is good, my coordination is good there, okay? So when you're dragging that over and stopping on that side, which you plant to then push back off and drag over. Okay, so we're always going past the width of the cones as well. So starting 3, 2, 1, play. So just gradually build it up nice and slow. Don't cross your legs over. So if you feel like you're crossing your legs over, just stop. Think about it. Do it a little bit slower, because if you're not moving your feet enough, then you might be crossing those legs over. So you've got to be moving your feet. Rest there. So I'll do another demo if you're struggling with it. So when we're dragging over here, that's going to be wrong, okay? So you have your legs like this. So my right foot's in line with the cone here, my left foot's here. So I'm dragging over to then stop. Okay, so my leg has crossed over, but it's not impacted me much. But if you're crossing over from here, then it's going to be struggle. Okay, so have your leg, your planted leg far enough away that you can drag it in that direction, so it's not making much of an impact. Plant, pull over. Okay. Another thing is, if you're planting, you're standing like here, and you're not ready to move, then it's going to be crossed over, and the ball's going to keep running because you've not moved this leg fast enough, which is there to be stopping the ball here. Okay, so I'll try and do it a little bit quicker. So if I'm not moving this leg, it's going to be like that, and then I'm going to be struggling to plant my foot on the ball to drag it and stop it. Okay, but say I'm moving it fast enough from there, plant, push, plant, push, plant, push. Okay, yeah, go. 3, 2, 1, play. Last one for this one, I'll move on to the next one. So remember, you're allowed a little crossover, but the back leg has to be ready to move. If it's not ready to move, then it's going to be running away from you, you're not going to control the ball. Rest there, well done. 20 seconds rest. Okay, so our next move is going to be sole inside, sole outside inside. So we've done this one before as well. So we're just looking to progress ourselves. So because we're looking at either sole, I'm going to start on my right foot. So the ball's starting on the left side. Because I'm looking to always, after this drag, I'm always looking to push with outside. So it'll be sole, push, inside, stop, push, inside, stop, push, inside, stop, okay? Yeah, so we've done that before. So another demo. So push, inside, and we're stopping, okay? So my legs moved across, My right foot's on top of the ball now, dragging it back, pushing it over, and push up. Now we're moving. So when you're coming off of the outside to inside, after the inside push up, you plant off, drag, push, push, plant off, like that, okay? So like other ones, just gradually build up from really slow, keep challenging yourself. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. So sometimes it is harder to do it slower, because when you're slower, you might be thinking about too much, or you might not be moving your feet as fast as you should be. So make sure you're always on the balls of your feet, you're always got your knees bent, and you're always ready to move if you're doing it that little bit slower. Rest there, well done. 20 seconds rest, I've got one more to go, and that'll be the last one of the session, so just make it your best one yet, guys. Finish on a high. Three, two, one, play. So make sure when you're coming off for the inside push up, make sure your leg, the foot that you're using is planted away, so then you can swap feet nice and quickly. Well done, and rest there. Superb, guys, great session. So it was 40 minutes of speed, agility, quickness and ball mastery. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on Saturday. Kyle is taking your session on Saturday, so he'll see you then. Well done, guys.